has already begun to slow. 4 quiet places are waiting in a single line. Nothing will rush you from one to the next. The hours can blur without effort. This is one long stretch of calm. The spaces will change, but the pace will not. And the night will keep carrying you forward. The booths are closed and the lanes are empty. Amber lamps remain on under the canopy. Digital signs hold their quiet message. Nothing is about to arrive. You don't need to focus. The words can stay in the background, like rain ticking on metal. A wide approach road runs toward the plaza and vanishes into dark. White lane lines remain clean and unbroken. No headlight appears at the bend. Each booth window reflects the canopy light. Card readers remain dark. Cash drawers stay shut. A barrier arm rests down across the center lane. Its red stripe remains bright. No motor engages. Above the lanes, sensor housings sit in a neat row. Small lenses remain still. No beep sounds. A maintenance cabinet stands beside the far booth. One green lamp stays on. No warning color appears. A speaker cone points toward the roadway. No announcement plays. No test tone sounds. Beyond the booths, exit lanes stretch away and empty. Reflectors along the rail catch light, then fade. Nothing moves through them. A shallow puddle rests near the curb. It reflects one amber lamp. Then the reflection settles again. Wind passes once across the open lanes. Not enough to lift grit. It fades before it reaches the booths. On the wall of a control box, a checklist hangs under clear cover. Boxes remain blank. No marker touches the board. A relay clicks once in the lane controller. One click. Then baseline hush returns. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The toll plaza holds its late-night state, quiet and unchanged until the first morning car returns. Near the change slot inside one booth, coin tubes remain full. No panel opens. No indicator flashes. A receipt printer holds a blank roll. The cutter stays still. No paper feeds out. Along the canopy beam, dust rests in thin lines. Air passes and leaves it unchanged. The structure stays still. Rain begins lightly on the roof skin. Drops trace short paths, then stop. The sound stays small and even. A digital sign above lane 3 reads, "Closed." Letters remain sharp. No scroll begins. The barrier arm remains down. The amber lamps remain steady. The empty lanes keep their quiet pattern. In the middle lane, a toll sensor pad sits flush with the asphalt. Its surface is dry. No vibration reaches it. Above it, a camera holds a fixed angle. Its lens reflects one lamp. It does not blink. On the tag reader, A tiny indicator stays blue. No transponder answers. No chirp sounds. Behind the booths, a service corridor is lit by one strip light. A mop bucket rests by a drain cover. No water runs. A back door to the control room stays shut. The handle remains centered. No latch shifts. Inside, screens show the same empty lanes. Timestamps update in silence. No alert window opens. A small radio sits on the desk. No voice arrives. No static breaks through. A wall clock advances without sound. You do not follow it. The room does not respond. Near a canopy column, a label reads, "High voltage." Letters remain clear. No cover plate lifts. A cable trunk runs up the column in tidy clips. Clips keep their spacing. No line hangs loose. At the curb, rainwater follows a shallow groove. It moves a short distance, then disappears into a grate. The grate remains clear. Far beyond the plaza, the highway remains dark. No taillight recedes. No headlight returns. The amber lamps keep their steady pools. The barrier arm stays down, and the closed booths remain quiet. For now. At the edge of the canopy, a gutter line holds a thin run of water. Drops gather, then fall in spaced clicks. The rhythm stays slow. A windshield squeegee hangs on a hook by the card slot. Its rubber edge stays straight. No hand lifts it. Inside the booth, a small poster shows a QR code for receipts. The paper remains flat. No corner lifts. Under the counter, a safe drawer remains shut. Its dial stays centered. No key turns. On the shoulder, a plastic cone stands near a wet seam in the asphalt. Its base does not slide. Its shadow stays soft. A reflective sign on the approach ramp reads, "Reduce speed." Its surface catches light, then releases it. Nothing approaches to read it. A call button for assistance sits behind glass. It remains untouched. No light appears. A thin speaker grill above it stays silent. No reply comes back. In the control room, a heater vent keeps a mild warmth. It does not increase. It does not fade. A mug rests on a coaster near the monitor. The lid stays on. No steam rises. A clipboard box remains latched beside the keyboard. The latch stays flat. No paper is removed. One more relay confirms power from the cabinet rack. One click. Then the fan tone remains. Outside, rain continues in short, quiet lines. Inside, the canopy lamps stay steady. The lanes remain empty. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The toll plaza remains lit in amber, calm and unchanged, until the first engine sound returns. The booth glass holds its quiet shine. Now, the amber pools remain fixed under the canopy. No lane light changes. No sign begins to scroll. message stays. Rain continues in short lines along the roof skin. Drops gather at the gutter edge, then fall in spaced clicks. The rhythm stays slow. At the center lane, the barrier arm remains down. Its red stripe stays bright. No motor hum rises. Sensor housings above the lanes remain still. No tag reader chirps. No camera blinks. Inside the booth window, reflections hold steady. Card readers remain dark. The receipt roll remains blank. A small keypad light inside the booth stays on. No code is entered. No drawer slides. Behind the booths, the service corridor stays lit by one strip. The mop bucket remains parked by the drain cover. No water runs. The back door to the control room stays shut. The handle remains centered. No latch shifts. On the monitors, lanes remain empty. Timestamps update without sound. No alert window opens. A radio on the desk stays silent. No static breaks through. The clock advances without notice. At the curb, water follows the shallow groove to the grate. The grate remains clear. No overflow forms. A cone on the shoulder remains upright. Its wet base does not slide. Its shadow stays soft. A quiet relay confirms the cabinet once. One click. Then the same low fan tone returns. The heater vent keeps mild warmth in the control room. It does not increase. It does not fade. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The plaza holds its late-night state, steady and unchanged, while rain taps the canopy and drains away. Near lane 2, a maintenance hatch sits flush in the concrete island. Screws remain seated. A paint mark on the rim stays aligned. A cable trunk runs down the column into the island. Clips keep even spacing. No connector loosens. The tag reader remains blue at the edge of the lane. It does not brighten. It does not dim. On the approach ramp, lane lines remain clean. Puddles hold their shapes between the stripes. No tire cuts through them. A reflective sign reads, "Reduce speed." Its surface catches light, then releases it. Nothing approaches to read it. Inside the booth, coin tubes remain full in their slots. No flap opens. No coin tray slides out. The safe drawer stays shut under the counter. Its dial remains centered. No key turns. Rain thins for a moment, then returns. Drops strike the canopy, then slide away. The closed sign remains the same. The barrier arm remains down. The empty lanes remain empty. In the control room, a mug rests on a coaster near the keyboard. The lid stays on. No steam rises. A clipboard box remains latched beside the monitor. The latch stays flat. No paper is removed. The cabinet fan continues at the same speed. Its tone stays level. It becomes easy to ignore. At the booth window, a QR poster remains taped flat. No corner lifts. A windshield squeegee hangs on its hook by the card slot. The assistance button behind glass remains untouched. No indicator light appears. No reply comes back through the speaker grill. Under the canopy beam, dust rests in thin lines. Air passes and leaves it unchanged. No grit lifts into the light. At the far fence, a small beacon blinks once, then pauses. It marks the boundary. Nothing moves toward it. A service gate remains chained. The padlock stays centered. No key turns. Rain keeps its quiet rhythm, and the plaza stays still. No engine sound returns from the dark road. The lamps keep watch on. The security doors are locked for the overnight window. Blue aisle lights remain on between the racks. Server fans hold a low, even tone. Nothing is about to spike. You don't need to focus. The words can stay in the background, like cool air moving through vents. A long white corridor leads into the main hall. Keypad screens stay dark beside each door. No badge reader beeps. Inside, tall racks stand in straight rows. Status LEDs form calm patterns. No red light appears. Along the hot aisle, blanking panels remain in place. Cable bundles rest in tidy runs overhead. Nothing pulls tight. A floor grill releases steady airflow. It never surges. It never fades. At the operations desk, monitors show stable graphs. Lines move slowly, then hold. No alert banner opens. A headset rests on its stand. The cord stays coiled. No call comes in. In the battery room window, charge bars remain level. No bar drops. No fan changes speed. A relay clicks once in a cabinet. One click, then baseline fan tone again. Outside the racks, a rolling cart is parked with its brakes set. A laptop lid remains closed on the top shelf. No screen wakes. A label on the cart reads, "Night Maintenance." Letters remain clear. Nothing is handled. At the end of the row, a fire suppression cylinder sits sealed. The gauge needle holds steady. The seal tag hangs flat. No valve turns. No hiss forms. The room stays dry. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The data hall holds its quiet state under constant cooling, steady and unchanged through the long hours before morning. Near the access hatch, a panel reads UPS feed. The cover stays down. No key turns. A cable trench runs along the floor edge. Plates sit flush. Screws remain seated. On the network wall, 3 indicators keep their pattern. One steady green, one slow blue pulse, one dark. No reset begins. No fault code appears. reflects softly on metal doors. Handles remain centered. No latch shifts. A temperature display holds its number. It does not climb. It does not drop. A soft, settling sound comes once from above the ceiling tiles, not repeated. Then stillness returns. Fans keep their low, even tone. Airflow stays constant. At the door, the security camera indicator remains faint. It does not rotate. Nothing triggers it. Beyond the glass, the hallway remains empty. No footstep approaches. In the racks, LEDs continue their quiet blink. Green stays green. Blue stays slow. No alarm tone sounds. No screen flashes. The room stays cool. The lights stay steady. And the quiet continues until the first badge tap in the morning. In a side corridor, the fiber cross-connect room stays lit. Patch panels hold neat rows of ports. Dust caps remain seated. A tag strip shows circuit names in small print. Nothing is unplugged. No link light changes. Under the raised floor, air moves in slow pressure. Tiles remain flush at the seams. No panel lifts. A narrow sensor strip reads, "Flow OK." The text stays steady. No buzzer sounds. In the cooling plant display, chilled water temps remain stable. A pump icon stays green. A valve position line remains fixed. The system does not hunt. It simply holds the set point. At the KVM tray, a keyboard rests under a clear cover. Keys remain untouched. The cover stays down. A drawer rail remains closed. No click follows. Near the loading dock door, a delivery bell stays silent. The dock light remains off. No cart rolls in. A sign reads, "No after-hours access." Letters remain sharp. No latch shifts. In the generator alcove, the breaker handle remains locked. A seal tag lies flat against the screw. No corner lifts. Fuel gauge digits remain steady. No motor starts. On the incident board, the last entry is dated. No new line is written. A marker cap stays on. Magnets hold a single schedule sheet. It does not curl. Along the end row, a temperature probe blinks once, then pauses. Not urgent, just present. The probe returns to its steady state. The aisle remains cool. A soft chime confirms a routine backup. One short tone. Then silence. No one responds. No action is required. At the security vestibule, the inner door remains shut. Its hinge stays quiet. A badge reader light stays blue. The outer door remains locked. The hallway beyond remains empty. Above the racks, cable trays remain straight. Velcro ties hold bundles in place. Nothing sags. A label maker strip remains stuck to one tray. Edges stay flat. In the far corner, a spare switch sits in its box. Foam holds holds it centered. The box remains sealed. A shipping label stays uncreased. No tape peels. The fans keep their low line. The LEDs keep their calm pattern. The room keeps its cool, steady air. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. A small wall clock advances without sound. You do not follow it. The graphs remain steady. The fans remain even. The night holds, for now, quietly. The blue aisle lights remain steady between the racks. No badge reader beeps in the corridor. No latch shifts on the security doors. The vestibule stays empty. In the cold aisle, handles remain centered on each cabinet. A temperature display holds its number. It does not climb. Air rises through the floor grills and returns. The pressure stays even. The fan tone stays low. On the operations desk, graphs continue their slow movement. Lines drift, then settle. No alert banner opens. A headset remains on its stand. The cord stays coiled. No call light appears. In the battery room window, charge bars remain level. No bar drops. No fan changes speed. A cabinet relay confirms itself once. One click. Then the steady airflow returns. Along the cable trays overhead, Velcro ties hold bundles in place. Nothing sags. No tag peels. A patch panel label remains readable under the aisle light. No port is touched. No dust cap is removed. Under the raised floor, tiles remain flush at the seams. No panel lifts. A sensor strip reads flow OK. The text stays steady. No buzzer sounds. Near the loading dock door, the bell remains silent. The dock light stays off. No cart rolls in. A sign reads no after-hours access. Letters remain sharp. Nothing changes there. In the generator alcove, the breaker handle remains locked. The seal tag lies flat. No corner lifts. Fuel gauge digits remain steady. No motor starts. The room stays quiet. A soft, settling sound comes once from the ceiling grid, not repeated. Then stillness returns. Fans keep their low line. LEDs keep their calm blink. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The data hall holds its cool night state, steady and unchanged, until morning returns to the doors. In the fiber cross-connect room, patch cords follow neat arcs. Clips keep their spacing. No connector loosens. Link lights remain green along the row. One blue pulse repeats at the same interval. No red appears. At the KVM tray, the clear cover stays down. Keys remain untouched. The drawer rail stays closed. A small screen beside it shows a stable session. No cursor moves. No prompt appears. On the incident board, the last entry remains dated. A marker rests with its cap on. Magnets hold a single schedule sheet. The paper does not curl. The corners stay flat. No new note is added. Near the end row, a spare switch remains boxed on a shelf. Foam holds it centered. The shipping label stays smooth. Tape edges remain sealed. No flap lifts. No barcode is scanned. A narrow service ladder leans in a locked closet. Rungs remain clean. The closet light stays off. A keypad on the closet door shows a dim blue dot. No code is entered. The handle stays still. At the wall clock, the minute hand advances. No tick is loud enough to notice. The room does not respond. Cooling continues. Power continues. Air continues. The hall remains calm. On the cooling plant display, chilled water holds its set point. Pump icons stay green. Valve positions remain fixed. A vibration sensor shows a steady line. No spike breaks it. No warning text appears. In the security vestibule, the inner door remains shut. Its hinge stays quiet. The reader light remains blue. Beyond the glass, the corridor stays empty. No footsteps approach. No shadow crosses the floor. The fans keep their low, even tone. The LEDs keep their calm pattern. The night stays quiet in the cold aisles. A relay confirms network time, one click. Then silence now. The lookout door is latched against the night air. A single red lamp glows over the map table. Windows hold the dark forest in wide panes. Nothing is about to change. You don't need to focus. The words can stay in the background, like radio static that never arrives. A narrow stair climbs the tower in quiet turns. Painted steps remain dry. No boot scuffs the metal. Halfway up, a landing window shows the ridgeline. No light moves between the trees. The horizon stays still. Inside the cabin, a paper map lies flat under a clear sheet. Grid lines remain sharp. No pin is moved. A pencil rests in its clip. No note is added. The logbook stays open to a blank line. A handset sits in its cradle by the radio. No call light blinks. No speaker crackles. The antenna cable runs down the wall in tight clips. Nothing tugs it. Nothing loosens. Outside, the tower lantern on the roof keeps a slow blink. One flash, then dark again. It does not brighten the forest. It only marks the tower's position. A thermos rests on the counter. The lid stays on. No steam rises. A pair of gloves lies folded beside it. Fingers point inward. They do not move. Wind brushes the cabin once, then passes. Not enough to rattle glass. Not enough to shift paper. The red lamp keeps its steady glow. Shadows stay shallow on the boards. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The lookout holds its quiet watch above the sleeping forest, steady and unchanged through the long hours before morning. A clipboard hangs by the door with the checklist for the shift. Boxes remain empty. No mark is made. A small gauge shows battery level in a narrow band. The needle stays fixed. No warning color appears. Near the window, binoculars rest in a foam cradle. The strap lies flat. No lens cap is removed. On the sill, a thin line of dust remains undisturbed. Air passes and leaves it unchanged. Far below, a service road curves through the trees. No headlight appears on it. No engine sound climbs the hill. A creek line reflects no light. The darkness stays complete. The roof vent releases a slow loop of air. It does not cool the room further. It stays even. A relay clicks once in the power box. One click, then silence again. At the table, the clear map sheet holds its corners. Tape remains flat. No corner lifts. A small compass sits beside the pencil. Its needle stays still in the calm air. Outside, the roof beacon blinks again. Then the forest returns to black. No branch scrapes the tower. No owl call repeats. Only distance remains. In the stairwell, the handrail feels cool. No hand slides along it. No step crosses the landing. The tower remains empty. The cabin remains lit. The night remains quiet. A final minute passes without a change in sound. The red lamp stays steady. The windows keep their dark panes. And the lookout continues its calm watch until daylight. On the far wall, the firefinder sits centered on its stand. The circular sight remains still. No bearing is set. A grease pencil rests in its holder. The tip stays blunt. Nothing is traced on the glass. A small weather station panel shows wind and humidity. Digits hold steady. No alert icon appears. A barometer needle stays fixed behind its clear face. It does not drift. The case remains dry. Near the door, a rack holds 2 spare lantern batteries. Charge lights stay green. No cable is unplugged. A flashlight hangs on a hook. Its switch stays off. The lens remains clear. Outside the windows, the treetops make one dark surface. No branch line separates. No movement crosses the canopy. A distant ridgelight blinks once, far away. Then it disappears again. In the corner, a first aid box remains sealed. The date tag hangs flat. No latch is touched. Beside it, a small whistle lies on a shelf. It does not roll. It stays where it was set. The stairwell hatch below remains closed. Its hinge stays quiet. No draft climbs up the shaft. The painted steps remain dry. The landing stays empty. On the counter, a packet of instant coffee lies unopened. The foil stays smooth. No corner tears. A metal spoon rests in a mug. It does not clink. It stays still in the quiet air. The roof beacon completes another slow cycle. One flash, then dark. The red lamp inside does not change. It keeps the cabin readable without waking it. Far below, the forest road remains empty. No tire noise rises. No door shuts. The creek line stays hidden. The night keeps its depth. A faint contraction sounds in the window frame, cold settling into metal. Then stillness returns. No glass vibrates. No paper shifts on the table. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The lookout keeps holding its calm watch above the forest, steady and unchanged as the dark hours continue. A small clock above the window advances without sound. You do not follow it. The map remains flat. The cabin remains quiet. Outside, the ridge stays dark. The red lamp keeps its steady glow over the table. No shadow deepens. No brightness changes. The cabin remains calm. On the map, the clear sheet stays flat. Tape corners remain fixed. No pin is moved. The pencil stays in its clip. The logbook line remains blank. The radio handset remains in its cradle. No call light blinks. No speaker crackles. The antenna cable stays clipped to the wall. Nothing tugs it. Nothing loosens. Outside the windows, the treetops remain one dark surface. No headlight appears on the service road. No engine sound climbs the hill. The forest stays still. On the roof, the beacon blinks once, then dark again. It does not brighten the trees. It only marks the tower. Wind brushes the cabin lightly, not enough to rattle glass. Then it passes. Near the door, the The checklist clipboard remains unchanged. Boxes stay empty. No mark is made. A battery gauge holds its narrow band. The needle stays fixed. No warning color appears. The firefinder remains centered on its stand. No bearing is set. The glass stays clear. The grease pencil rests in its holder. Nothing is traced. A weather panel holds steady digits. No alert icon appears. The barometer needle stays fixed behind glass. No drift shows. The case remains dry. On the counter, the thermos stays closed. No steam rises. Gloves remain folded beside it. Fingers point inward. They do not move. A relay clicks once in the power box. One click, then silence again. The roof vent continues its slow loop of air. It does not cool the room further. Nothing begins, nothing ends. The lookout holds its quiet watch, steady and unchanged, through the next stretch of night. Binoculars remain in their foam cradle near the window. The strap lies flat. No lens cap is removed. A thin dust line on the sill remains undisturbed. Air passes and leaves it unchanged. In the corner, the first aid box stays sealed. The date tag hangs flat. No latch is touched. A small whistle remains on the shelf. It does not roll. On the wall rack, spare batteries keep their green lights. No cable is unplugged. A flashlight remains off on its hook. The lens stays clear. The switch does not move. Far below, the creek line reflects no light. The ridge remains dark. A distant point blinks once, then disappears. No sound follows it. In the stairwell, the handrail remains cool. No hand slides along it. The hatch below stays closed. Painted steps remain dry. No footstep crosses the landing. A packet of coffee remains unopened on the counter. Foil stays smooth. The spoon rests in the mug without sound. No metal clinks. A faint contraction settles in the window frame. Cold seeding into metal. Then stillness returns. No glass vibrates. No paper shifts. The roof beacon completes another slow cycle. One flash, then dark. Inside, the red lamp keeps the cabin readable. Outside, the forest keeps its depth. The tower remains still. The night continues. The ticket doors are already locked. Soft wall lights remain on in the corridor. Posters glow under glass without shifting. Nothing is about to start. You don't need to focus. The words can stay in the background, like projectors cooling behind the wall. A long lobby runs past closed concession windows. Metal shutters are down. Price boards remain lit, but unchanged. A row of stanchions stands in neat lanes. Rope belts hang slack. No one steps between them. Near the box office, the register screen is dark. A receipt printer holds a blank roll. The cutter stays still. A small bell rests by the counter edge. No hand reaches for it. No chime sounds. Down the carpet and hall, theater doors remain shut. Their handles stay centered. No hinge creaks. A floor strip light traces the baseboard. It does not flicker. It keeps the same line. Inside the main auditorium, seats face the silent screen. Armrests remain cool. Cup holders stay empty. A faint exit sign glows red at the back wall. Letters remain sharp. No latch shifts. On a screen, the last frame is gone. Only a dim standby glow remains. No trailer begins. The projector fan tone stays low behind the booth window. It does not rise. It does not fade. In the booth, a status panel reads, "Stand by." Digits remain steady. No countdown appears. A relay clicks once in the rack. One click. Then baseline hum again. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The cinema holds its late-night state, quiet and unchanged, until the first key turns in the morning. At the soda machine, lights remain on behind clear plastic. Cans sit in place. No coin drops. A napkin dispenser rests full on the counter. No sheet tears away. Edges remain square. Near the restrooms, mirrors reflect empty stalls. Hand dryers remain silent. Taps do not drip. A cleaning cart is parked by the wall. Wheels are locked. Bottles remain upright. Outside the front glass, rain starts lightly. Drops trace thin lines, then pause. Reflections stretch, then settle. Inside, the carpet holds its dark pattern. No footprint crosses it. No door opens. On the poster wall, a single frame shows a night scene. The image does not change. The glass reflects one lamp. Tape corners on a small notice remain flat. The paper does not flutter. The letters stay readable. At the snack counter, popcorn warmers are off. The scoop rests in a tray. No heat rises. Candy boxes remain faced forward. Prices remain printed. Nothing is touched. In the auditorium aisle, step lights keep their dim dots. They do not brighten. They do not fade. A seat row number remains readable on its plate. No one sits. No cushion shifts. The booth window reflects the empty room. No silhouette crosses it. No drawer opens. A log sheet lies open to a blank line. A pen remains clipped. No note is needed. The projector cooling shroud clicks softly once, not repeated. Then stillness returns. The fan tone remains low. The standby glow remains. Outside, rain continues in small lines on the glass. Inside, lights remain steady. The ropes remain slack. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The cinema stays quiet after the last screening ends. In the projection hallway, a steel door stays shut. A sign reads, "Authorized staff only." Letters remain clear. Inside, spare lamps sit in foam slots. Caps remain on. Nothing is removed. A keyring rests in a labeled tray by the booth. None of the keys swing. No hook flexes. A small monitor shows cooling temperature. The number holds steady. No warning banner appears. Along the concession counter, a tip jar remains empty. A card reader light stays off. No receipt prints. The ice bin lid remains closed. No scoop clinks. The metal stays quiet. In a side closet, stacked booster seats rest in a neat column. Edges remain aligned. No strap hangs loose. A broom leans against the wall. Bristles stay dry. Nothing tips. At the auditorium entrance, velvet curtains remain parted. They do not sway. Air stays gentle. The screen stays dim in standby. No brightness rises. No sound follows. A faint click comes from an HVAC damper. Then the same even airflow returns. The carpet does not ripple. Outside, rain continues to trace the glass. Inside, the lobby holds its warm light. The cinema remains still. Near the ticket gates, a handheld scanner rests in its cradle. Its screen stays dark. No battery icon changes. A small trash liner sits folded in a bin. The lid remains closed. Nothing shifts inside. On the wall, a schedule board shows tomorrow's first showtime. Numbers remain printed. No marker adds a note. The rain thins for a moment, then returns. Reflections on the doors stretch, then settle. The quiet holds. The exit sign keeps its red glow above the aisle. No latch moves. No step returns. Only steady fans and low lamps remain. No change arrives in the dark corridor tonight, and the closed cinema waits, unchanged, for morning light. Your soft level on the walls. No ticket gate unlocks. No scanner wakes. The glass doors hold the rain outside. At the stanchions, rope belts hang slack. Posts remain aligned. No step enters the lanes. The poster frames remain still under glass. Reflections stay faint. Nothing shifts behind them. Near the box office, register screen stays dark. The receipt roll remains blank. The cutter does not move. A small bell rests by the counter edge. No hand reaches for it. No chime sounds. Down the carpeted hall, theater doors remain shut. Handles stay centered. No hinge creaks. Step lights keep their dim dots along the aisle. They do not brighten. They do not fade. Inside the auditorium, the screen holds its standby glow. No trailer begins. No speaker wakes. Armrests remain cool. Cup holders remain empty. Seats stay undisturbed. In the booth, the status panel remains on standby. Digits hold steady. No countdown appears. A relay confirms the rack once. One click. Then baseline fan tone again. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The cinema holds its late night state, quiet and unchanged, while rain traces the front glass. At the soda machine, cans remain in place. No coin drops. No selection light changes. A napkin dispenser stays full. No sheet tears away. Edges remain square. At the snack counter, warmers remain off. The scoop rests in its tray. No metal clinks. Candy boxes stay faced forward. Prices remain printed. Nothing is handled. Near the restrooms, mirrors reflect empty stalls. Hand dryers remain silent. Taps do not drip. A cleaning cart remains parked by the wall. Wheels stay locked. Bottles remain upright. In the projection hallway, the steel door stays shut. Authorized staff only remains readable. No latch moves. Spare lamps remain capped in foam. Nothing is removed. Nothing rattles. A key ring rests in its labeled tray. None of the keys swing. No hook flexes. A cooling temperature display holds its number. It does not climb. It does not drop. In the side closet, booster seats remain stacked. Edges stay aligned. No strap hangs loose. A broom leans at the same angle. Bristles stay dry. Nothing tips. Outside, rain thins for a moment, then returns. Reflections stretch on the doors, then settle. The lobby remains warm and still. No announcement plays. No chime sounds. Only low airflow continues. A schedule board shows tomorrow's first showtime. Numbers remain printed. No marker adds a note. A trash bin lid stays closed near the gates. The liner remains folded. Nothing shifts inside. The exit sign keeps its red glow above the aisle. No latch moves. No footstep returns. The lamps keep their level, the fans keep their tone, and the closed cinema keeps holding its quiet pattern. In the lobby ceiling, an HVAC damper shifts once. A soft click. Then the same even airflow returns. The carpet does not ripple. The dark pattern remains flat. No edge lifts near the baseboards. At the ticket counter, a handheld scanner rests in its cradle. Its screen stays dark. No battery icon changes. A drawer under the counter remains shut. Coins remain unseen. No key turns in the lock. On the poster wall, one frame shows a night street scene. The glass holds a faint reflection of the lamps. No corner of tape lifts on the notice below it. The paper remains flat. The letters remain clear. Nothing is updated. Somewhere deeper inside, a door closer settles once.